hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Francine.
Okay, because I don't know, I kept clicking on unmute and, start the camera, and it just kind of had a mind of its own. And I'm like, no,
No.
it's good. It's good. I'm glad to be here. Look what I got. The cards,
Oh, wow.
the somatic
Beautiful.
therapy exercise cards. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I bought them as a PDF so that I could easily share them. But I'm sad. Like, I think I have to go back and order the cards.
Yeah. I got mine on Amazon.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Looking
Yeah,
forward to starting.
printed them so that I could have something to look at, but
Right.
I put four on a page so they would fit, but it's not the same. There's something about that cardstock that you can like flip through.
Yeah, it is
Nice.
because you can flip through them and see which ones that you really need. I really like it, and they're a good size and everything, and just,
Yeah.
yeah, I like them. Thank you for recommending them.
Yeah, Cheryl, do you know what I'm talking about? Were you here for our other workshop where we talked about the cards?
I watched. I only caught so far the preview that was on event like for the series that you
Yeah.
did that one session, and you
Hmm.
covered like 4 out of the 5. I ordered them. I actually relocated since then.
Oh.
I'm in a whole other city and stuff. And I reordered them. I haven't gotten them yet. But they have the actual website that you're talking about. They're supposed to be based in London.
Ah,
It's actually a women's group that runs that Hikari or however you pronounce
yes.
it. It's actually a women's group that
Hmm.
actually promote and markets that. And there's just tons of resources on the website. There's like 4 different cards deck. I actually ordered, they've got a kids version as well. There was a card that referenced like making a tent and being safe and all of that. So I ordered the kids ones because my head's so messed up. I thought there'd be a few cards I could pull out of there to use too, so I'm waiting for them. There's a
Nice.
deck
I'm
going to
maybe
the
thinking
old
out of the
house.
box there with the kids stuff is a great
Yeah,
idea. Sometimes with the things that they think of to do for children, great for us. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like building being safe. Creating your own environment and having a place to hide. It's simple. The grown-up stuff is easy. But kids stuff too is a whole other relatable issue.
I
So
love
I went
it.
off and I'm just waiting for the package to come because I ordered like 4 different card decks from them. So I'm really kind of geeked. That was a tremendous resource. Thank you. I really appreciate your diving into that. I've
Yeah,
been doing
one of the
iRest.
few things I like. I'm happy to share them. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I just found them so helpful for myself and wanted to share them. So I'm glad that you guys are finding help with that. And I just wanted to acknowledge Quinn joined us as well. Hi, welcome. We're happy you're here. We're just getting started and may seem like we're just chit-chatting, but I think that's part of the whole thing is connecting and getting to know
Uh,
one another. And
Hello. I'm sorry.
welcome.
I was in a meeting. I was trying to do both, but I really wanted to get on. So I'm fixing everything now, get my camera situated. I'll be on very shortly. Nice to meet
Take your
everyone
time
and Happy
and
New Year to
welcome.
everyone. So,
Happy New Year. And I should say, as a reminder, and maybe the first time you're here, so I generally I welcome people to be on camera. I think it's wonderful for us to connect and see one another like this, but it
yes.
is always optional. So
Okay.
if anytime, your things are going on with you or you need to step out or even if you need to be off camera the entire time, that is okay. I'd rather you be here than feel like you can't come because you can't have your camera on. So that's my general feeling about cameras is it's great if when it's possible, but okay when it's not. Um, so that's just general housekeeping. And the first thing we always do with these balance boosts is do a check-in on our mood. So let's do a single word that would describe our mood. And you can explain a little bit if you want. And we'll just go around and say, my word is relaxed. And I feel relaxed because this is the third time I've done this particular class, and I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. So I'm a little bit more relaxed today than I was in the previous couple of sessions. How about you, Francine? What's your word for today?
I think I have two words. I think melancholy and anxious.
And Cheryl, how about you?
Powerful. I go with powerful.
And Quinn, do you have a word that describes your mood?
I guess I'll say optimistic. Optimistic. Yeah. I mean, I'm grateful. Well, can I say two?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll say being optimistic and grateful. It's a new year, so
That's a good one. I want to add grateful too.
Very
That's a good
nice.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
And we started this on the first session. When someone shares something, I forgot about it again. So you'll notice sometimes, I'll forget things, but feel free to interject if I forget things. But when someone shares, it's nice. We just do a beam. So what it is just putting your hands towards the camera. And it's just a nonverbal way of acknowledging someone that I hear you, I see you, we don't have to give advice. We don't have to even acknowledge verbally what the person said, but they know that we're taking it in and we're hearing them. So when someone's done talking, we just kind of beam them and give them some love. So maybe we'll just beam each other because we all just shared and we can just acknowledge that. Thank you. And welcome, Kelly. We're just getting started. You're just in time. Welcome. And we just went around and gave a little check-in on our mood. So if you want to share just a word about what you're feeling today, it doesn't have to be positive or negative. It can just be how you're feeling today. Oh, wow. Okay. What is that?
Why's my name on that?
I don't know. Trying to
I
work
think you got
on what we do
or
here.
whatever that is. Because I'm Cheryl G, but that ain't me.
Okay.
I think you're
oh
getting spammed or scammed or whatever they call that. We're being invaded. Oh, good Lord. They stole my name.
oh wow.
That's something. That's new. Did you kick them out or did they leave?
I just kicked him out.
Thank you.
But I'm so sorry for that, everybody. That's the world we live in, unfortunately, sometimes. So we'll just keep going. And yeah, I know someone joined named Kelly, and then that happened and that changed. So I don't know what that was, if that was related or not. But maybe I will turn the waiting room back on. That'll help. So no one can just join. There we go. Okay. Rolling with the punches. That's part of what we're learning to do today, right? So let's do our first exercise. Just kind of come into our body and get some relaxation going. The first thing we're going to do is a vagus nerve massage. So you may or may not be aware, but we have a nerve called the vagus nerve that goes all the way from our head all the way down our body. And it is very important to our parasympathetic or relax and digest system. So you might be aware of kind of like the sympathetic is kind of your agitating, anxious, the system that kind of is the get up and go part of your system, and fight or flight is associated with the sympathetic. Parasympathetic is the rest and digest. So the vagus nerve is very helpful in tapping into the rest and digest. And so it's very easy to access where it is right behind your ears, down your neck, and under your collarbone, like this area. It goes down further, but we're going to start up towards right under the jaw. Just do a little massage here. It's kind of where you think of your jugular or your carotid artery would be. Just some gentle massages right around here under your jawline. Right here. And welcome, Barbara. It's nice to see you. We're just doing a vagus nerve massage. It's this nerve that starts right up here by our jawline. So we're just massaging right under the jaw, doing circular motions, remembering to breathe. And then you can take your fingertips and just bring them gently down your neck from that spot, down towards your collarbone. And right under your collarbone, just do a few little massages right under there. Continue with that circular motion. And then another nice relaxation technique is actually on your ears. Your ears have a lot of nerve endings in them. So just, we're gonna hold on to the earlobe and we're gonna alternate. So we'll start with one side and then the other. So we're not pulling it at the same time, but we're just pulling down on the earlobe, back and forth. And the strength of it kind of depends on you. You know, you don't want this to be painful, but you want it to feel like you're doing something, you know, you're pulling a little bit. And now start to go up as you continue to alternate. Go a little higher than the earlobe. And keep kind of going up your ear, slowly, back and forth, staying in the same area a couple of times before you move up a little. Keeping with that alternating all the way up till you get to kind of the top of your ear. So you're kind of pulling the top of your ear up. And then once you get to the top, reverse it, start going back down. All the way back down to your earlobes. And once you've completed that full circuit, you've gone back all the way down to your earlobes, let your hands relax. Take a deep breath. Let it out with a sigh. Let your eyes soften or close. Take your hands to your heart and just do an internal check-in. Connect with any sensations you might be feeling. Just breathing normally here. Okay. Anyone want to share how that felt for them in their body?
Calming, kind of centering. It just kind of, the commotion just kind of, because I had commotion and energy when we started, just kind of bouncing around, and it just kind of exited uh, and left. So it's peaceful.
Thank you, Sarah. Anyone else want to share how that made them feel?
I found it calming as well.
I would have said, or I would say, I guess, balance.
Yeah, I definitely, for me, I feel a lot of tingling around that area right now. And I tend to like that feeling. Like, I get some lower back pain sometimes, so I use like BioFreeze, or Bengay kind of feeling that has a tingly. I don't know, I just like that. It's a similar kind of feeling for me. I don't know why I like it so much, but um, that's one of the reasons I like it. And let's see, Barbara, you can always interject if you want, but also, as you know, you don't have to. You can always stay off camera or on mute if need be. So let's see. The next thing I wanted to do is just a rocking motion. So if you're sitting down, just in your chair, you just start to sway a little bit, move your hips from side to side. And just as an aside, everything that we do is designed to be able to be done in whatever position you want to be in. So whether, like, I'm standing up just because it's easier for me to present while standing, but most people will be sitting down, and you can do these very easily in your chair. And you can also do them lying down. So if you were lying down, you would just do the same thing. You'd just be rocking back and forth. And I like to get my arms involved, a little sway. Maybe head starts to follow. Remembering to breathe. And then we'll come to a pause. We'll just do a few gentle stretches to close us out a little bit. So inhale, arms come up overhead and just stretch up towards the ceiling. Continue to breathe here. So you can exhale and continue to breathe and just start reaching alternating arms up towards the ceiling. Just waking up your torso a little bit more. And then come to stillness, and on your next exhale, let your arms float down. Then we'll do a quick, somewhat energizing version to kind of send us off in a upbeat mood. So inhale, arms come up in front of you. Exhale, they come back. Inhale in front, exhale back. Almost like you're skiing, like that motion. And it can be anywhere from just right in front of you to down by your hips, like this, to all the way with your hands up overhead and coming down and back. So anywhere in that range that feels good. What we're going for is the inhale when your arms come up, and exhale, push the air out as the arms come down. And let's pause here. And take a moment just to go around and share what you're going to take into the rest of your day. What is a word or phrase describing your intention for the rest of your day? Mine's going to be mindful, that I'm going to take this sense of greater presence with me throughout the day.
Mine's gonna be calm.
Thanks.
I think mine would just be free.
I think I'll pick positive.
And Barbara, if you wanted to put it in the chat, you could do that as well, or you can come off mute. Either way. And if you're not able, that's okay too. Glad that you were able to come and join us. And I should mention, I think Francine and Cheryl, you're both doing the New Year Reset program, right? That starts later this week. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah, so Quinn and Barbara, I just wanted to briefly mention it. We are doing a 6-week program starting on Wednesday, where we'll meet weekly for a somewhat longer session. It'll be similar to this, but we'll also have some more connecting and some more information about the nervous system that I'll be sharing. And we'll have a online group where we'll meet. And there's also an app that you can use on a daily basis to work on your nervous system, all part of it. And I'll put information about it in the chat, and I'll also follow up with an email.
So it's a 6-week program?
Yes, it is a 6-week program, and it's kind of an all-inclusive thing where you get access to the app, you get access to our group, and then we meet live in person like this once a week for 6 weeks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm putting the link to it in the chat. And I also have a discount code since you guys came to this class that you can use to get $20 off. There we go. So it's $127 right now for the 6 weeks, but you get $20 off. So it's $107. And that includes everything. The app is included as well as the group.
Okay.
So I don't want to take too much time with that. I know your time is always precious. We've got our 20 minutes. And I just want to thank you all for coming. This has been great. We're going to do it again tomorrow. It's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So if you're able to meet it, make that time. Love to see you again. Whatever way you signed up, whether it was Eventbrite or my site, you can join the same way. The link is the same. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.